10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay. So, un recuerdo. Numbers 1 hasta 30 are written all as one word. Okay? So, ocho is just one word, but 16, 10 and 6 is all one word. 20 y 9, all one word. Okay? So, all of these have compounds that we put together. Starting from 31 all the way up to 99 are written as 3 different words with an E between them. So you're going to say the 10 word, and then the word E, and then the ones place. So 31, 53. Okay? This is all review. Moving into our bigger words. The word 100, 100. So 100 is the word that we know means 100. And we use it for 100 exactly. So 100 before a noun is always 100. 100 libros, 100 personas. So you're not going to have a cieno or a ciena, nothing bad like that. So it doesn't matter if libros is masculine plural. It doesn't matter that personas are feminine plural. You're always going to use 100. 100 and something, instead of saying the word 100, we use the word ciento. So we use ciento with numbers 101 all the way up to 199. So all of those numbers we use ciento with. So it's always ciento. Even if there is a feminine singular, well, it couldn't be singular, but it's even if there is a feminine noun after it, like chicas, it's 120 chicas. So even though chicas is feminine, resist the urge to make it cientas. Okay, that would be incorrect. Okay, so let's look at our hundreds bigger than 100. So, repitan, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. Okay. For these guys, the 100, the os, or the as, is going to be made masculine or feminine depending on the noun that follows. So 200 all by itself is always going to be 200. But 200 somethings, you need to take into account the gender of the somethings. So sometimes you'll have 200 and sometimes you'll have 200. Remember we said that 100 does not do this. It's always ciento. But all of these guys, 200 hasta 900, cambian os and as. So if we look at the word sillas femeninas, so it's 200 sillas. Okay? Pupitres masculinos, so we would say 300 pupitres. Importante, also, you do not, in English either, use an and between the 100 and the 10 place. So in English also you don't say 130, it's 130. 230, no, 230. So avoid the urge to incorrectly do that in Spanish. So 430 women would be 430 mujeres. All right, so, primero, note that in Spanish, the comma and the decimal switch spots. So we would traditionally use a comma after the 1,000 and a period before the decimal. But in Spanish, they're flip-flopped. So here on the left, we have 1,000, and on the right, we have 1,000,000. Okay? So, in Spanish, 1,608. And in English, 1,368. Okay, so the thousand. First of all, the word thousand is always mil. I don't know why, but you never say 1,000. It's always just thousand. So the word is always mil. Repitan, mil. Next, do not make it plural. So unlike 200 and 900, where it's always plural and you have to gender look at it, it's always going to be mil. It never is anything else. So sillas, femenina, plural, it's still 2,000 sillas. Millón. Repitan, millón. You do make this plural. So you'd have 1,000,000, but 2,000,000. 1,000,000, 2,000,000. Also notice that millón needs an accent because the stress is on the last syllable, but millones does not need an accent because the stress is where it's supposed to be on the second to last syllable. So millón con acento, millones no tiene acento. And the last odd thing about millones is that if you have a million somethings, you have to add the little word de in there. So it would be 1,000,000 de dólares. $1,000,000 of dollars. None of the other numbers need the de. You would not say 2,000 de sillas. But for some reason, millón requires the de.